I could never get my Suntour high-end fork to feel okay. Now, I can personally vouch for this guy's comment because I experienced this exact issue. Now, if you're not a Suntour team rider with a custom tuned fork, you may be struggling, so that's why I'm making this video. How to set up the RC2 38, and these tips should help you on the 36 as well. And if your fork feels okay, that's great. Just skip this one. Nine clicks from dead fast. The rebound damping on the Suntour Duralux 38 RC2 damper is less than desirable. Moving the rebound adjuster to the plus setting makes it slower. I fully made the mistake of turning it in the wrong direction for the first part of my ride, so don't feel bad here. We need a turtle and a rabbit, like RockShox. Now we know which way to turn the knob. You need to know about 38mm stanchion forks. They run better, or they feel better with a faster rebound. Now, before you even ride this fork, you need to set the sag on this guy and spend some time. And before you even set the sag on here, we need to open the top cap up with a 27mm. Now there's two different Suntour forks, one with the lightweight damper oil and one with the factory oil. So basically, with the stock damping oil, you need to remove all these tokens from the fork. I am a very heavy rider and the fork ran better with 0 tokens. Now this doesn't mean you can't ride any tokens, this is just what I found the best. Okay, now we got all the tokens out of the fork, we are gonna set the sag on the fork. I found this on the Suntour Duralux website, so we basically have some recommendations for air pressure and sag. This is where things get really tricky on this fork. So if you have 3 tokens in it, you have to lower the pressure down, effectively giving you 0 mid-stroke support. But follow my instructions, run 20% sag, remove all the tokens and add a little bit extra air pressure. This will give you a better ride out on the trail. Now, if you put lightweight damper oil in this fork, throw that advice out the window and add 2 tokens back in. Now there's no right and wrong setting for adding tokens in, it is all off of feel. If you happen to ride a 57-pound bike and weigh 220 pounds, I can tell you this worked great. So before you set the sag, make sure both compression knobs are in the fully open position before you start. Build yourself a sag indicator tool up like this with 20 and 30% sag. You need to play around with air pressure 5 psi at a time while riding. Now I can tell you from running every single cheap fork on the market, if you overstroke them 10mm, this will make them ride better. It gives them some de facto mid-stroke and bottom out control. If you don't have that option, just keep going. Before you head out, you need to make sure this quick release lever is tight and not too tight. No free play in the wheel, but some resistance when closing. Here's the best thing to do with the Suntour 38, start in the middle, that will be 12 clicks, move it to the minus setting, that is in the faster direction. Keep in mind the stock factory rebound settings are extremely slow, so lightweight riders maybe start in the fully fast setting. So the safest way to set the rebound, start in the middle, move 1 click at a time faster, and repeat the same section of trail over and over and over. And make sure that section of trail is the fastest you ride. Now, I've never run a fork with this many clicks of fast rebound because of my 57-pound bike and 220-pound body. I suspect a lot of lighter weight riders are not going to have a fast enough rebound from the factory on this fork. So here's a little resource. These 3 shops retune Suntour products. This email is from John. Now this video is not about poking fun at Suntour, it's about helping people. So if the rebound is not fast enough for you, you have to take the damper apart, unscrew this rebound rod, and set the shim stacks up. Now this is above my pay grade and they have no information on this fork, so it has to be sent out and it may not be worth your time and investment. Now the compression adjust, I don't know what to tell you here. I left the high speed compression in the middle and 4 clicks of low speed. I couldn't really feel the difference in high speed between 1 and 5, so I just left it in the middle. Low speed, the easiest, safest thing to do is put that 5 clicks of the full 14 and never touch it again. Now, to get the full story of my 1 month battle on this fork, you gotta click the video on the screen.